Alright, hey, what is up guys, Mirza here and I'm back on Injustice iOS. Now this video is a lot more different, it's a lot more, I don't know what you would call it, it's a lot more high production because here's what I'm doing. I'm recording a voiceover for this video, but then I'm also recording a set of gameplay for what I'm about to do, okay? So this is pretty much a list of all of the best metal characters ranked, okay? Now they're ranked accordingly, okay? So obviously the #1 spot will be the all-time best metal character, and then all the way at the bottom will be not the worst metal character, because obviously every single metal character is really good in their own right, but we're gonna talk about like my least favorite metal character at the end of this list. Okay, so let's start off from the beginning right now. What are metal characters? What the hell are gold? Has been like the high standard for all of these WB games. Look at Mortal Kombat, look at Injustice 2, look at Injustice now. So Injustice actually finally adopted this, like I think patch 3.0, where there's a whole new rank above golds. Now these metal characters are a lot more different, I guess you could say, from gold characters, as in they have this new thing with all of their passives. It's called evolve. Now this only happens when you evolve the character, obviously. So when you evolve the character, they finally become the best versions of themselves. So look at Shazam, for example. He has a really long passive, but at the bottom, in parentheses, evolve, and then right here it says dark specials steal 15% of enemies team's power per dark power used. Dark power is essentially kind of like power generation, in that it kind of gains over time. Whether you hit the opponent or not, it just kind of gains over time. But if you have any clue about metal characters, then obviously I don't have to explain this. So let's just jump into the list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at rank 6, because there's a total of 6 metal characters, I believe. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 6 metal characters, okay? So I'm going to start at rank 6, which is my least favorite or the worst metal character. Keep in mind, he's not a bad card, okay? But let's jump into our 6th spot. Now in our 6th spot, we have Metal the Batman Who Laughs. Now this might be very controversial. Metal the Batman Who Laughs is essentially Metal Joker. He has the Joker playset, but let's talk about it really quickly, okay? His basic attacks are quite slow. I'm not gonna lie. His special attacks are quite slow. His basic attack is okay, kind of. I just don't like Joker's playset. I feel like every single Joker is slow. Like, they're just really slow. Like, look at Suicide Squad Joker. Look at Suicide Squad Unhinged Joker. Then look at Batman Ninja Lord Joker. Obviously, they have passives and synergies which make them stand out, but their playset is ultimately flawed, and I don't think Metal the Joker is any different here. One thing they did do right is that his advanced swipe is actually like a fast one, so that's good. It's like a total of like 5-4 hits, so his advanced swipe is far more better to do than his basic tap, which is like really slow. His basic tap is like so slow for no reason, dog. But let's talk about his stats. He has 64,000 damage and 119,000 health. After a successful special attack, the Batman Who Laughs has a chance to choose a tarot card that triggers a powerful effect which can aid his teammates or harm the opponent. On teammate tag-in, Savage Robin attacks the enemy and applies bleeding damage. That's what I don't like. That little snippet right there. On teammate tag-in, Savage Robin attacks the enemy. Here's what I don't like about it, alright? This already, off the bat, eliminates any gear setups with tag-in damage, okay? The only one that would probably work is Master's Death card. I think that would work really well. But here's the thing. Cloak of Destiny? Nope. Not going to work with this card, which I really hate. Like, a Cloak of Destiny can work on literally any card, okay? So the Cloak of Destiny setup immediately doesn't work with him. It just does not work with him, because on tag-in, it'll just immediately go away. Like, the stun won't even last on tag-in because Robin just comes in. Now, obviously, people are like, oh, you can use static to get stunned and then tag in Joker. Same shit there. Robin will still attack the opponent after you tag in. So I feel like gear setups are very limited with Metal Batman Who Laughs. I feel like he's still really good, but ultimately, he is like my least favorite metal card. Alright, in our number 5 spot, we have New 52 Black Adam. Now, Black Adam, I feel like he is a really good card. Let me just preface this entire list by saying all of these metal cards are great, okay? I can't hate. There's just some very minor stipulations with each and every one of them, alright? Now let's talk about New 52 Black Adam. he has 66,000 damage and 127,000 health. All right, let's talk about his playset really quickly. Really good. His playset is pretty much his playset across all of the Black Adams in the game have literally been the exact same. His playset hasn't moved or changed since like the first Black Adam. So that's, I guess that's nice because his playset is pretty much normal. There's nothing wrong about it. But let's talk about his specials really quickly. Special 1 is good. Special 2 is where the problem arises, okay? Now, Special 2, for some reason, stops on block, which I don't get why. A lot of these newer gold and metal characters, for some reason, as soon as the enemy blocks one of their specials, it stops on the first hit. I don't know why it does that. I really hate it. I feel like New 2 Black Adam would be really great if his Special 2 were to just keep going on after block, because for some reason, when you do a Special 2 and the enemy blocks it, it stops at that little kick. That's it. That's all you're going to get from a Special 2, okay? Ancient Power. Black Adam gains 1 orb on tag-in. When active, orbs continually damage the opponent each and reduces received special damage by 10%. 25% chance to perform lightning damage assist on opponent tag-in. Increases teammate dark power generation by 25%. He is a really good, what do you call it? Like a really good metal support card, alright? He is a great card, okay? I'm just naming like really minor inconveniences with some of these characters. That's why they're ranked the way they are. If you disagree with my list, feel free to comment down your rendition of this list. For some reason, when you're like goddamn like 100 feet away from the opponent, when the AI is playing Metal Black Adam, the AI will just activate the Special 1 when the opponent is like 10 feet away from him, and it won't even touch the opponent, which is so weird. And then a Special 2, I've already talked about it, but when you block his Special 2, it stops, and that's really stupid. I don't know why Injustice does that. Like so many other gold and metal characters do not stop after a block. So I don't know why Injustice does this. I think it might be a nerf. I really don't understand it. But his passive is really great. I love when you just strike the opponent out of nowhere. Like, that's hilarious. And I fought Metal Black Adam a lot in online. And let me just say, it really messes up my blocking game. Because I'm blocking, and then he just strikes me with lightning, and then boom, I'm not blocking. So it's like a literal free hit the AI can get. And I'm fighting New 52 Black Adam, or when he's in a team. Alright, next up on our list, I think this is our number 4 spot. So we had Metal Batman Who Laughs on the 6th spot, Metal Shazam on the 5th spot, and then in our 4th spot, we have New 52 Shazam, or Metal Shazam. So let's talk about him really quickly. One of the worst things about this character is that he is glitched beyond rendition. I don't understand what the hell happens when his passive kicks in. Like when he loses his health and then he like tags back in with the Shazam passive. Dude, every time I fight him, like every time I fight him in online, for some reason the man disappears and like the game still keeps going. Like I don't know if I have like gameplay of it. I'll try to see if I can find it. But for some reason, when he tags in with his I don't know, Shazam passive where he has like his eyes lit up and he's about to like just poo poo all over you. Yeah, for some reason, almost every single time he just disappears and the game still keeps going on. And look, you're stuck. Like you're literally stuck there, just kind of looking at an empty opponent where you're just looking at like the damn screen. Like where did Shazam go? Like the game still thinks Shazam is tagged in, but he's not. Like it's so broken. Shazam's passive literally does not work. Okay, which I really hate. I really hate that. His passive, obviously when you're playing as him, it's a lot different because it'll almost always work. But when you're fighting him, it's just really bad. Like his passive never kicks in. It almost never kicks in, alright? So that's really weird. Let's talk about his stats. He has 75,000 damage, which is really high for a metal character, and then 115,000 health. His passive is called Shazam, obviously. Shazam exits the battle when his health is below 25% health and cannot be tagged in. He then returns with 6 powers of the gods for 6 seconds. Stun, life drain, immune, plus attack, plus power gen, lightning defense. There's a lot going on here. So, one of the better things about this character is the synergies with non-metal characters. Right here, New 52 and Justice League teammates gain 10% basic damage and what is that? And damage reduction. So great. His synergies are great, but his passive doesn't work when you're fighting him. It's really weird. And then evolve dark powers, steal 15% of enemy's team power per dark power used. That is so epic. Yeah, but ultimately he is glitched, which is the reason why he's not like rank number 2 or 3. He's glitched. He doesn't work properly when you're fighting him, and I think that was ultimately his downfall on this list. All right, so in our number 3 spot is Metal the Merciless. Now this is where it's gonna get like, where there's like really no, what do you call it, inconveniences or nothing of the sort with these top 3 metal characters. There's really nothing wrong with them, but I still have to explain why they're ranked the way they're ranked. So in our 3rd spot we have Metal the Merciless, or for those of you who don't know, Metal Ares. Okay, so, Metal the Merciless has 62,000 damage and 123,000 health. His passive is called Strength of War. Now, his design is absolutely sick. I feel like his design is so clean. Same thing with Metal Joker. That design is clean as hell. But right here, once the Merciless lands 12 consecutive hits in a row without being hit, his next special will be unblockable. The Merciless and teammates gain 5% armor on tagging. One of the best things about this character is that the synergies go everywhere, okay? You can put in a bronze teammate with Metal the Merciless and the armor will still work on the bronze teammates. That's OP. That's amazing, okay? And then evolve. For every dark power bar used, the Merciless and teammates gain 5% armor. Amazing. His synergies work with literally anybody in the game, which is why he's so perfect. And his playset is really good. He's really fast. He's really good. Special 1 is really powerful. Special 2 doesn't stop on block, so that's a plus. And then in our number 2 spot, obviously, is Metal Nightwing, or Metal Batman Ninja Nightwing, okay? Now, this is where we're going to talk about the Batman Ninja team and how OP they are, okay? Um, I like to call him like anime Nightwing because he is very anime like. But right here he has 65,000 damage and 172,000 health. I don't gotta say much about him. His gear setups are insane, bro. Okay? If you're watching this list or like this video, put the Soul Taker sword with Nightwing's gear, and then put another unblockable gear like uh the Arkham Knight gear. Yeah, put like the custom rifle, and bro, you have literally the most hardest metal character to fight in online. He is so dangerous when he has when he has like a great unblockable chance on online. He is so dangerous to fight with. All right, so no complaints here. I think he is a really great, not the best metal character, but he's a really great metal character. Like there is nothing wrong about him. I love this man. His special 2 is probably the coolest special 2 I've seen. He throws up gang signs and shit like Bloods and Crips, all that. Really cool stuff. Literally, I cannot hate on him. There is nothing to hate about this card. He is perfect. The gear setups go crazy. The passive goes crazy. And best of all, he is a Batman Ninja character. So you can pair him with Batman Ninja Batman, Batman Ninja Lord Joker, Batman Ninja Catwoman. Like, it goes crazy. You can pair him with literally anybody and their mom. I feel like Metal Nightwing is probably the best card for unblockable, okay? Like, if you want to go with unblockable stuff, he is the man for it. Just because his synergies are so powerful. On top of that, he power drains. Bro, oh my goodness. There's nothing, I can't hate on the man. Now, the number 1 spot is a very clear choice. This is by far the best character in the game, like hands down, the best character in the game. There is no fighting this. She is quite literally the best, most damaging character in this entire game. All right, Batman Ninja Catwoman, welcome, Jesus Christ. So she has 127,000 health and 66,000 damage. Oh my god. Before we jump into her, let's talk about her passive. Her passive is called Cat Rage, alright? So, Batman Ninja Catwoman gains Rage, which includes 5% power drain and 175% damage on basic attacks for 6 seconds after she KOs an opponent. Tags in a use special 2 or a teammate is KO'd. So, if you don't know what I just said, alright, when she tags in, when she KOs, when she uses special 2, or when a teammate is KO'd, she immediately gains her Cat Rage, which is where she gets the purple claws. At that moment, you know you have been pooped on, alright? Now, Each Batman Ninja teammate allows Catwoman to avoid a KO. Evolve, 25% chance to steal opponent's gear per dark power bar used. Dark power bleed cannot be rinsed. Oh my god. It's like it doesn't stop. Like her passive, honestly, like honest to God, if her cat rage was the only thing about this character, she still would have been OP. But the developers went well beyond that. They went for the moon. So on top of the cat rage, which I think is overly OP, which is oh my goodness, her cat rage is so OP that it can literally just be that. She doesn't even need synergies. She doesn't even need synergies. Her cat rage is so broken that it would be fine if she just had that, alright? The cherry on top here is the fact that she can gain resurrect or avoid a KO. That's the cherry on top right there. Like she avoids a KO as well if you pair her right. And then on top of that, she can steal an enemy gear, dog. And the cherry on top of the cherry, dark power bleed cannot be rinsed. Essentially, her dot can't be rinsed. Oh my god. If you max her out, I swear to God, you will win every single match, no matter what it is. Oh my goodness. She is so OP. Like so OP. Like, oh my goodness, bro. Now, if you are curious on how to get these metal characters, I have a great bundle which includes all of these metal characters on my website for only 80 bucks. And best part is, it's completely ban proof. So we do both iOS and Android orders. So don't be afraid to just check out the site. And if you like something, go ahead and buy it and then email my team or my team will email you. It depends on the situation. But obviously, if you want these metal characters, honestly, I would just get Catwoman because she is a force to be reckoned with. But if you want these metal characters, you can check out my website, Mirza.shop, and don't forget to use code MirzaLuck at checkout for 10% off your first order. But other than that, guys, we have arrived at the end of the video. That's going to be it. This list was a lot of fun to talk about. I gave my opinions on pretty much every single metal card. If you disagree with this list, feel free to comment down below what you think the list should have been, or if I made a stupid point or whatever. Like honestly, I'm really dumb sometimes. But go ahead and just let me know in the comments if you agree with my list or not. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to pee pee poo poo. Don't forget to join the Discord server. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well at Mr. Mirza5. Do not forget that, all right? And then that's it. Make sure to eat all that hotness. Make sure to stay happy, of course, of course. But other than that, I will talk to y'all later. Peace, guys.